every single person I know and every single person I have ever worked with suffers from procrastination. And procrastination is especially an issue in midlife because let's face it, we are juggling so many different things and our life quite often feels like complete overwhelm. But there are things you can do to beat procrastination forever. Well, at least you can rein it in. And I'm going to share the 3 most effective tips with you in this video today. So let's get started. Tip number 1, take a blank piece of paper and write down every single task, project, anything you should do or must do on that piece of paper, a proper brain dump. Don't overthink it. If you're struggling a little bit to get started, think in categories: family, health, work, self-care, personal growth, anything. Proper brain dump, put it on an A4 sheet of paper. You then look through everything you've written down again with a really judgmental eye. And anything that isn't important, you cross out. I'll give you an example. For years, I'm meaning to learn French. So I had it in school, didn't really like it, but I would love to be able to be fluent in French. Now, is it important? No. Do I actually need it? No. So why do I still have it on my mental list of things to do? Cross it out. Actually, I feel quite relieved about it. I don't have to learn French. Yay. And it doesn't mean if you cross something out, you can't pick it up later on. You should do that exercise quite regularly to see what's important for you and what's not. Very important as well, if there are things on that list you should definitely be doing and they are important, highlight them. So either take a highlighter or if you just have one pen, put a little star in front. Again, don't overthink it. Just go through it quickly and in the end you're going to end up with a list of hopefully a lot of crossed out items and probably quite a few highlighted ones. Now, step number 2. Look through all of the highlighted items and see what you can delegate or structure a little bit more efficiently. I'll give you an example. I absolutely hate ironing. I mean, who loves ironing? I don't know. But it's something that needs to get done and I really don't like doing. So I procrastinate a lot about ironing. So I've changed my entire process a few months ago. I basically just fold up the washing and put it away, and I taught my daughters how to iron. So if they need a shirt, they just take it out and they iron it there and then. Same for me. If I need something, I take it out, I iron it there and then. It takes 3 minutes. Such a relief. I feel so much happier about it. And if I actually look at my wardrobe, it's not covered by a whole pile of ironing in front of it. So could be something simple like that. So really get the creative juices flowing. What can you delegate or what could you minimize? Ideally, you ended up now with a list of about 10 to 20 items, maybe less, in some cases, maybe much more. Tip number 3, take another blank piece of paper and the items that are left on your list, write them down, but you have to rank them. So what's the one thing you should be doing right now? What's the most important thing? Write it down. You end up with a nice list of items you need to focus on in order of importance. Realistically, you can't do more than 3. I know we think we can do 10, 20. We can't. You can only ever focus on 3 things. So very importantly, schedule those 3 things in. So if you know you have time on Saturday morning between 9 and 11 to focus on X, schedule a recurring appointment in your calendar with yourself. So it pops up on Saturday at 9 a.m. You need to work on X. Again, don't overcomplicate it. You don't need any fancy project plans or task lists for whatever you want to do. Just put the header in. I'm going to work on X. And when it pops up, you start working on X. And here's a bonus tip. Just get started. Think about it. Cars. A supercar might take only a few seconds to go from 0 to 100. A tractor will take infinitely longer. The end result is the same and the beginning is the same. Both of them just started. And it might take you a little longer, but it doesn't matter, because once you're rolling, you're on a roll. And that's such a simple thing to do. Just do it. Get started. So if you also feel quite overwhelmed and you suffer from procrastination, and believe me, we all do, then take 30 minutes, do the exercises. I've listed them again for you underneath this video. And if you liked it, hit the like button. And if you want more tips and tricks like that, hit the subscribe button. I see you again next week. Take care. Bye.